Holy shit, hard as hard house. It's been a fat minute. Spinny, what you been up to, man?
We are back. Lots. St. Olaf season ended. Craziness. You started your basketball season. We're kind of just in that flip flop era.
Yeah, we are. You should tell the Hardies and Hardos that may not know how your season ended. 'Cause I believe last time we were on together, this was pre-conference tourney, I believe even. Like it's been a while. So why don't you let the Hardies and
Yes,
Hardos know how your season ended?
man. Trying to relive the conference tournament.
For sure.
Got a little reverse sweep action in the conference final, so that was a toughie. Um, got Northwestern in our first matchup of the NCAA tournament. Made the NCAA tournament still. Beat them in three. That was a fun one. That was a team
Let's
we
go. Take down Northwestern. That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was a
that was a
great game
team
to
we had
watch.
lost to in five earlier. We had a
And you
couple of
killed them.
injuries, and yeah, we just were a different team by this point in the year.
Yeah,
And just
you
really
guys are
rough.
clicking.
So it was fun. And then we played Illinois Wesleyan, who was the one seed in our region, in the second round. Us and Northwestern was basically the 8-9 matchup of the region. So we got the one seed in the second round, and we lost in five. Lost the first two sets, won 3 and 4, and lost set 5. It was really, tough. I mean, like, there's two sides of the coin, right? We were up 23-21 in set 2 and lost. Like, that one's, lives rent free in my head and probably will for a while. That was a tough one. But we also had that heartbreaking loss and fought back and won 3 and 4. And then set 5 was just, yeah, they were just clicking and we weren't. We were up 7-3. And they scored 12 to our one.
Damn, 7-3.
Yeah. And they went 12 and 1 run then to end the fifth set, 115.
Jeez.
So
12 to, wow.
they got really hot there. We took 2 subs and 2 timeouts in those points there. So I mean, we did everything we could from
Right.
that perspective. But everyone in that game played about 20 to 30% higher than their season averages in almost every single position, from hitters to defenders to setters. So
So you gave it your all. That's what you like to see.
yeah, I mean, it's hard.
You went out swinging.
We've been telling them all year, right? You play your best and you can beat anybody. And like we played, pretty darn near our best, and it just didn't quite go our way in that match. So, that one is tough, but it was a good season. First NCAA tournament win for St. Olaf since 2010. So that was big. First 11-0 regular season conference since 1996. So lots of good accomplishments this year. A couple individual awards, had a second team All-American and an honorable mention All-American.
That's a snub.
Yeah, it
I'm just gonna
is.
say it. I'm just gonna say it.
You know,
I'll be the one.
Morgan was the best libero, only libero on first or second team, and only 2 liberos on third team.
This player, Hardys and Hardos, led D3, D2, and D1 in digs, and somehow is second team All American. So I'll be the one to say that she got snubbed.
Yeah, I mean, just one of the best seasons. Broke the Mayak and St. Olaf
Really?
single
Mayak
season
too?
digs. Yeah, broke the
Damn.
Mayak single season digs number.
That's what I'm saying, man.
809 digs on the season.
800?
800, yeah, over
What?
800 digs. In our just over 30 matches. So it's
Yeah, I
just
was gonna
absolutely.
say she's just like 25 a game, bro. What?
Yeah, I mean, she was basically 6 digs a set, like 5.92
Oh my
per
gosh.
set for the whole year. So I just it's a player that you just
What?
it's just one of those not maybe not once in a career, but a few in a career type players that you just feel lucky
Yeah.
to get to coach. So got a lot of good going for next year though. Almost all of our about 80 to 90% of our offense is back. We'll have to replace a setter in a middle and our libero, but all of the other starters basically are back. So if we can get some underclassmen to fill in and do some jobs, which I think we have some good candidates for that, we should be pretty solid again.
Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. Well, Spinny, I think we should get after it, man. We got so much NBA and NFL stuff we got to catch up on. Let's hear from Jack, man. It's been so long since I've heard this beautiful theme song.
I know. It's been such a hot minute. I honestly can't wait. to hear from our guy, the
the better Jack. Hardy's and Hardos, episode 124. It's been so long, Spinny. I think we have to start it with the top 20 players in the NBA. Update our list here. There's been a lot since, shit, it's probably been last season, I would imagine, or towards the end of last season was the last time we did it. So,
yeah,
probably some updates, but I think the top of our list are probably going to be pretty much the same and not a ton of changes at the top. But I think 10 through 20, we might have some new names and different orders there. So, the talent in the NBA is just it's continues to amaze me every day how many talented players there are in this league. So, with that being said, I think we should just start at the top because of how chalk it probably is going to be. Right?
Is it? I don't know how chalk it's going to be. We're going to see.
We might have different orders, but I think I'm pretty confident like our top 7 are going to be the same players. At least.
No, I think so too. This is just a lot different. My order of these 7 is a lot different.
Okay, well, if you don't have Jokic number 1, I'm going to slap you.
I do have Jokic number 1.
Okay, thank God. And I know you're a Giannis lover, so you have Giannis too, don't you?
I do not. I have SGA at number 2.
You do.
So do
I.
I think he's earned it at this point.
He's earned it. I'm being third player ever to get the scoring title MVP and Finals MVP in the same year. So,
and they're the best team.
They're the best team. He's balling out again this year,
scoring 30 a game, playing like half the fourth quarters. So
yeah. So I do have Giannis at 3.
I do have Giannis at 3 as well. This was hard.
It's hard, man.
I want to keep Giannis at 3, to be honest, but I did.
But he's been balling this year. I know he's got his calf injury now, but he's been killing it.
Yeah.
This other guy has been killing it. He's 4th on my list. I hope you have him 4. Luka?
Yeah, Luka at 4. That was my big. I really wanted to put Luka above Giannis.
Luka had him. Yeah.
But I just not quite.
Yep. Now this might be a little controversial, but I'm sticking with my mans. I got Ant at 5.
I got Wemby here. I think Wemby's all the way up here.
That's what I thought. I did think that.
Yeah, I just couldn't not.
I think it's all foreign players in the top 5. I truly do, but I just gave the slight edge to my guy. So I will admit that is a very biased take of mine, but
yeah,
I can recognize that most people would probably have Wemby at 5 and then I have Wemby at 6. So
yeah, and I have Ant at 6 as well. That was a little controversial with the person I have at 7. So
okay, I included him in. I don't care that he's not playing right now. I have Jason Tatum at 7.
So do I.
Okay. So that's what I meant. I knew we were going to have those 7 players because I think that's pretty obvious that it's those 7. Now it gets interesting, I think.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know what route you went. Let's go 8 through 12.
Yeah, you send yours first.
I went. And again, this changes. We preface this every time we do this, but I'm going to say it one more time. This changes on a game-to-game basis. Someone might be 8th right now. They could be 20th the next day. These guys are all so talented. There's not really much separating these guys. But I have Brunson at 8, Spida at 9, Cade Cunningham at 10. That was a huge riser for me. I don't even think I had him in the top 20 last time we did this. Tyrese Maxey, number 11, did not have him in the top 20, I don't think either. And then your man's Jaylen Brown at 12.
Wow, you forgot somebody, my guy. I really think you did, unless I'm crazy.
I might have.
I have Steph Curry at 8.
See, I guess I was a hater a little bit of the old heads, and I bumped them down a little bit. They're on my list.
Okay. Curry at 8, Brunson at 9, Donovan Mitchell at 10, Cade at 11, and Maxey at 12.
Okay. So not a ton of differences. Just had Curry in there. I definitely considered Curry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess when it came down to it, just with the age, I almost had to just use a separator of who would I rather have right now.
Yeah.
So, um, Curry could definitely be up to 8. But my next group, I have D Book at 13, and then 14, 15, 16 is my old heads. I got LeBron, Curry, KD at those numbers.
I have Brown at 13,
Okay.
Book at 14, Durant at 15, and Sengun at 16.
Sengun, all the way up to 16, huh?
I've just,
Okay.
man, what
I
he's
don't
been,
hate it.
he's the
Don't
best
hate it.
player on their team. He's the best player on the team. He is. I
But
just,
didn't you just say you had KD ahead of him?
no. Well, yeah, I guess I did have KD ahead of him. But a little
Okay,
bit of
well, you
that,
messed that up. So
you're
he
right.
might be 15 then.
No, I have KD ahead of him, but a little bit of that is history, right? Like,
Right.
I
Yeah,
get
track record.
KD's aging and dropping back. I think I had, what did I have on my last list? Again, this was a long time ago, but I think I had KD at 10 on the last list, and I
Yeah.
did not have Sengun on the list at all. So it's more
I
of
did
a
not have Sengun last time either.
rising and falling. Like I do think Sengun
For sure.
better player than KD right now, but I'm more of a rise and fall when it comes to ranking situation, not
Yeah.
complete up and down. So
No, I agree with that point. Last four, 17 through 20. Again, I don't care he's not playing. The fact that he led his team to the finals last year is insane. I put Tyrese Halliburton at 17. I put J Dub at 18. Made All NBA last year, All NBA defender as well. I think he's obviously deserving to be in top 20. Evan Mobley, DPOY from last year. I felt like probably had to be in there. And then Sengun at 20. So like I said, I didn't have Cade or Maxi. I don't think even in the top 20. I know I didn't have Sengun. I might not even have Mobley. For sure, at least 3 or 4 new guys for me in this top 20.
yeah. So 17, I have Tyrese as well. I wanted to put him higher,
So
honestly,
did I, but
but
I couldn't
it's hard.
couldn't find a place.
I have J Dub at 18,
Wow.
LeBron at 19, and
For
Mobley
LeBron
at
terms.
20.
We really didn't have a lot of differences, honestly. That was
No,
pretty close, I felt like.
it's hard for the next group for me too. It's like
Bro,
Anthony
did we?
Davis and
Yeah.
Kawhi and Cat and Harden. Like I don't really know what to do with those guys.
So
Like Chet,
I I
Hollow.
classified, yeah, Chet, that's another one. I classified an injury team. You got Zion, Ja, Embiid, AD, and Kawhi.
Yeah.
Those guys are all top 20 potential, but never can play. And then some of the guys like you named, talent, definitely have been in the top 20 at times. Still have an argument like Cat, Sabonis, Paulo, Trey Young, maybe De'Aaron Fox. These are all guys that I did slightly consider. I think Austin Reeves is making a huge jump.
I considered Austin Reeves.
That's blows my mind that we even considered him, bro. What are we
He's a
talking about?
top 30 player for sure,
I
right?
think he is
Like
top 30.
like pretty
Honestly,
locked. Like that's
I think it's
that's
locked that he's an all-star
crazy.
this year. I think
That's
it's going to be an all-star.
I know him and Peyton Pritchard going to be the all-star.
Oh
All-star
my god, get out of here with Peyton Pritchard, dude. You're insane.
Peyton Pritchard and Austin Reeves, man. You know.
Wow. Spinny though, I'm pretty sure we have the same 20 guys though. I don't think we said a different name.
Which is crazy because we didn't talk about it at all. So
We didn't talk about it at all, and we just named like 15 other guys that we considered to put in the top 20.
yeah.
So wow, we're pretty much on the same page. That blows my mind. You have any other thoughts? I think otherwise we might as well just transition this to All NBA, talking
Yeah.
about the top players in the league. All NBA predictions. I won't lie. I kind of played it quote unquote safe and included Giannis and Wemby. I know there's actually a solid chance they don't hit 65 games. They are still on pace to hit it, but they both have to return from their injuries basically right when they're projected to be able to hit it. So that is risk, but I'm still going to just pick them because I think it's the safer way to do it.
I did
Yeah.
the same.
So first team, with that being said, is those 5 foreign players: Jokic, SGA, Giannis, Wemby, and Luka.
It's interesting. Like those 4, right? Wemby was the one I'm kind of like, whatever. But that next group, there's so many that could be that 5th guy. it's just going to be very interesting to see where the game's number lead. But I ended up going with those same 5 as well.
Now it gets interesting, obviously. Second and third team. I won't lie, Spinny. I had 5 guards on second team.
Well, we have the same 5 players then, I'm guessing.
Do we really? I had Ant, Spida, Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brunson.
No, we do not have the same 5 guys.
Okay.
Wow.
Who'd you got? Who'd you have?
Cade, Ant, and Maxey, I have. And then my next 2 are Jaylen Brown and Stephen Curry.
Okay, that's fine.
The team.
That's fine. I can see those guys.
So I took
Jaylen Brown.
Curry over Brunson and Mitchell.
Okay. Third team, I have Curry and Jaylen Brown. And then I put Mobley, who I'm kind of sussed on, but I think that might be a kind of a safe. I think the Cavs will start getting better. So I still think Cavs are in play for potential 2 All-NBA guys here. So I'm going to go Mobley. Devin Booker, especially if the Suns are able to keep up winning. He's got great numbers. And Sengun, I had to have a Rocket in there, obviously.
Yeah, it was hard for me. Like, I have Brunson, Mitchell, and Sengun on third team. And then I felt like there was 3 guys for these 2 spots. Booker,
Yes,
KD,
I agree. Yes.
and my man. So I went with not my man, but the man of the day on the pot. So I went with leaving KD off, and I went with Booker and Austin Reeves.
Say it. Oh, I knew you were gonna say it, dude.
On third team.
Holy shit! What?
Austin Reeves. Third team.
Where has this world come to, bro? That we are. Austin Reeves is a top 15 player this season. I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just insane to wrap my head around. This dude is undrafted.
I like
29 a game. He's averaging.
I understand this is gonna sound. What I'm about to say is gonna sound like I'm doing hard drugs, but
say it then.
Austin Reeves has been 95% of Luka Doncic this year.
Dude, he's actually so freaking good. I don't get people people still like to hate on him and act like it's just like refs like giving him fucking calls and like he's not that good. Like I watch a lot of Lakers games. This guy is fucking legit, dude. I'm telling you. He is a bucket.
I honestly don't understand it, to be honest with you.
He's unreal good. It's insane to me. Then you throw in the fact that LeBron missed a lot of games, Luka's missed games. You throw that aspect in where he's like straight up carrying them as the best player on the team. I think you might be right. If he keeps balling out at this pace, he's probably going to get that over Mobley for sure. I like that. Wow. That was bald spinning, but I like it. Austin fucking Reeves. That's insane.
Great.
All right, while we're making predictions, let's jump to award predictions. Wow. This is going to be really tough for me to say because in my heart, I truly think Jokic should get it if this motherfucker averages another triple-double. The dude leads the league in assists right now and rebounds and is like top 5 in scoring. I just don't understand. But based on my other predictions of the season, I think the Thunder are winning for sure at least 70 games at this point. There's no way they lose more than 12 games. They're getting at least 70 wins. If you get 70-plus wins and SGA is scoring 30-plus points per game, he has to win MVP again. I'm sorry. So SGA is my pick.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I went with it, too. It's hard. I just don't see a team winning 70 games and not getting the MVP. Don't think it's possible.
If they were more even and like Chet, him, and J-Dub were all averaging like 25, it's kind of like a true team thing, but like they haven't even had J-Dub for most of this season. Chet's missed some time too. Hardenstein's missed time, and SGA is just straight carrying them. And he's still, get this, Benny, he has sit out over half of the fourth quarters this year, yet still leads the NBA in total points in crunch time. How does that even make sense?
Yeah, what the?
He does. He's first in total points in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. He doesn't even play. Yes.
Like total points?
Yes, total points. He was at least as of like 3 or 4 days ago. I haven't checked it, so ridiculous. DPOY, since I had him on the first team, it's Wemby then.
You
He plays
know,
65 games, 3.5 blocks a game. There's no way he doesn't get it.
yeah, you're right. I should go with Wemby. I did not
Why?
have
Who'd you
him
have?
down.
Let me hear a name then of
I
the other guy.
I had Chet
Chet. Okay, I did
as
consider him.
DPOI actually, but like you said, that's probably on the train of Wemby not playing 65 games.
I
So
do like that prediction if Wemby misses the threshold, though. I
yeah,
think Chet's in that mix for sure. Rookie of the year. Man, this class is freaking loaded, dude. There's been a ton of guys balling already in their rookie year. I do think this is a guy who's going to get better as the season's gone on. He's already improved drastically from that first couple of games where he didn't look very good, and that's Cooper Flagg, the number 1 pick.
I picked Coop too. I really wanted to pick Derek Queen.
I really wanted to pick Con Knipple.
I think Derek Queen is going to be really good. Like I see Sengun vibes.
Yes, Sengun, yes.
He just gets like I don't know, man. It's a weird like he's weirdly athletic for as big as he is. Like man has like that Jokic build thing where he's like fucking huge, right? But he moves like he's a guard. Like it's weird, man. I did not think Derek Queen was going to be good, really. And obviously the trade to give up your unprotected first to get him was disgusting. But
it still is disgusting, but at least he's good. Yes,
but he's been awesome. So they picked the right guy.
That's still like, he's at least going to use that as motivation the rest of his career, right? To try to make that look better. But they have 3 freaking wins right now, and there's some generational dudes coming into this next class. So
there's a chance like that's what gets the Hawks Giannis. I mean, to be honest with you, is that
they can just dangle that draft asset,
Because I mean, just
because
it's sorry to go off on a tangent a little bit, but think about like Trae Young and that pick, and then multiple other picks, and you put together the Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, and Giannis.
Just these long athletic defenders.
Just literally like I do think that's the recipe to beat Oklahoma City. I really do.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna beat them, I think that's the recipe. Now, Trey's probably not involved, and it's more likely Dyson or Jalen gets traded for Giannis. But I really hope that they consider trading Trae Young for Giannis and keeping that long wingspan crew together, which would be insane.
I definitely think that's the right move. At this point, I think you kind of flip your plans going forward around Jalen. I would, because he's looked that damn good this season. Assuming he stays healthy and keeps playing, he should be an all-star this year. He's been terrific. That's another dude that like I thought he would be solid in the NBA, but nothing like that. Like we're seeing like potential superstar from this dude.
Agreed.
Okay, 6th man of the year. I hate to give him another award, but I'm gonna go AJ Mitchell from the Thunder. He's been balling out with J-Dub out. The question is now with them all back, is his production, is his point value, rebound, assists, all that per game going to maintain? I don't know. So it's kind of risky from that regard. But the dude's still averaging like 16, 5, and 5 off the bench right now. So
I went with old Hami Jaquez for 6.
He's been killing it.
He's been killing it. I think they need the scoring, so it should continue, obviously, if he's healthy.
Most improved. Spinny, who do you got?
Austin Reeves. Locked. Easy. Done.
Yeah, I should have done that, honestly. I don't know why I didn't even think of that. Hold on, I want to look at the odds here. Denny Avdia is the favorite right now. That would be a good pick. Jalen Duren's 2nd. Austin Reeves is 3rd. The guy I picked is actually 5th on the list for best odds. Ryan Rollins for the Bucks. This dude, if he maintains his average, obviously. But from last year to this year, Spinny, he has increased his points by 11 points per game. He has increased his rebounds by 3, and his assists by 4, and his steals by 1. Obviously, that's because he's playing a lot more minutes, but still.
Jeez, point, rebound, assist, increase number of 20, basically, 19.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
But yeah, it is obviously going to be hard to beat some of those more established guys like Denny, Jalen, and Austin Reeves for sure. Denny Avdia, let's just take a quick moment here.
Yeah.
Who is Denny Avdia, bro? This guy's a superstar, apparently. This dude's just cooking this season. I just can't believe what I'm watching. And I've actually watched a couple Blazers games on League Pass. It looks sustainable to me. Like it looks real. Like this dude's getting real tough buckets all the time.
Been playing with this guy since like 2K22. This man's been in those fake drafts since the moon's been coming up. But yeah, I did not expect him ever to be this good, to be honest with you.
It just blows my mind. It's crazy. Okay, last award, Coach of the Year. I'd like to try to pick someone that improved their team a little
Oh,
bit.
just
Was kind
come
of a
on,
sleeper,
come on.
but
Just
I'm
pick
giving them
one.
another award. Mark Daigneault. If they win over 70 games, it's got to be Mark Daigneault.
Yeah, it's cooked if they win that many games. Honestly, it is.
Yeah, it is very cooked. All right, Spain. Now let's talk about just some general storylines from the season since it's been so long since we've talked. Let's just stick on the Thunder train. I just like hyping them up nonstop, but they are insane. So I feel like I have to. But this might get worse, Spinny. I don't know if you notice this Paul George trade, man. It is still in the works. The Clippers pick is the Thunders this year, and it's unprotected. And currently, they have a 40% chance at a top 4 pick. Spinny, if those MFers add Boozer or Debansa or Darren Peterson from Kansas, if they get one of those 3 guys, I don't even know what to say to the league because it's over. It's over now.
It like they honestly have a second apron proof strategy because
Facts.
they're going to
Facts.
draft everybody.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. And they don't need to sign guys. They have
No.
1,700 dudes just coming down the pipeline that have been high picks. Their first round picks are like a dime a dozen for them. Just first round pick here and there, and our 12th man was a first round pick, and this guy.
That's what I'm saying. AJ Mitchell,
yeah, it's just it's truly, truly masterful GMing, and to get SGA in that trade period, I don't know how that happened either. How they got all those picks plus SGA. Like, I know SGA wasn't SGA at the time, but
he was still the Clippers' first round pick from the year before.
And if you're the
pick
Clippers,
10 or whatever.
If you're the Clippers, like PG and Kawhi weren't point guards. I don't understand not wanting to keep
Correct.
SGA to like be the point guard. But who knows?
Even more worrisome, just a little more tidbit here. They also have the 76ers and Jazz protected picks. I think 76ers was only top 3, so they're most likely to get the Sixers pick. Jazz, I think, is top 8, though, so they probably won't end up getting that one, but still.
But they're going to have 2 or 3 firsts again.
They're going to have at least 2 firsts, if not 3, and 2 of them are probably top. One for sure is top 5 to 10, and they might have 2 top 15 picks, 2 lottery picks.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely insane. Okay. $1,000. No, let's go 50K on the line. Who's going to have a better career? Tyrese Maxey, Austin Reeves, or Jalen Brunson?
Wow. Man, I think I'm gonna go Tyrese Maxey.
Interesting.
I am. I like his the flash and the energy he plays with. Obviously Reeves came into the league at an older age than Maxey, so did Brunson for that matter. But still, age-wise, you're seeing Maxey do this before those guys ever did. So I just think dude's still only like 24, 25 years old, right? Like, I don't know. He's already scoring over 30 a game. I don't know if this is necessarily even his peak, right? So it is very close. Obviously, all undersized guards. I think I'm going to go Maxey just because of that flair, that energy. He just seems to play with more energy than those guys. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just kind of like an eye test thing where he's just like flying around everywhere at all times. He just exudes joy and energy, kind of like Ant almost in a sense.
Yeah, Maxey's speed is the game changer. I think I'd pick Maxey too. Brunson, it's more about the durability and length of career. We've
Facts.
seen what small guards look like at 32 to 34, and it's just not usually like unless your name's Chris Paul, it's not really a consistent thing as a rule. And Reeves, I worry about durability as well, and Maxi just has basically I think Maxi's slightly better, but even if you wanted to put him on the same level, like you said, Maxi's 24 and Reeves is 27. So I think just that extra length of years for Maxi to get better. But Reeves is in the better organization that consistently has been good, whereas Maxi's playing for the 70 dumpster.
Maxi is 25, actually. Sorry, Hardys
Okay.
and Hardos.
So Maxi's playing for the Philadelphia Dumpster Fires. So that's something
That
that
is
I
true.
have as well.
Yeah. I had to throw like track record in there a little bit too.
Yeah.
Maxi already has an All-Star game appearance. Reeves does not. So
But Brunson,
we're talking full
Brunson's at the
career.
same conference.
Yes, Brunson has a better track record so far, but I think just the Maxi's not too far behind him in terms of track record and is already scoring and doing more at a younger age than Brunson did. So I think you combine all that. I think I would rather have Maxi, but it is obviously close. That was a good question. Uh, Very quickly, I'll just mention Spinny, the Pacers, after that low key deal to swap their first from 25 to 26. Low key now brilliant, obviously, with Hallie being out. 40% chance at a top four pick. Can you imagine if Hallie gets one of those potential superstars and you still got Siakam? They might be back again next year, man, for real.
I know, like they kind of hit the I hate to call it Achilles injury hitting the lottery, but it just worked out with what could end up being their long-term future.
And they obviously need some lottery luck. They can't be like the Wizards who go from like pick 1 to 2 projected to pick like 5, right? So you still need that lottery luck. The real thing I want to bring up, Giannis trade rumors. Spinny, one, do you actually think he's going to get traded? Because I feel like neither of us thought he was going to get traded this season. Now that it's picking up crazy amount of steam. So one, do you think he's going to get traded? And two, if so, who do you think actually has a realistic chance of trading for him? Other than the Hawks, we already mentioned the Hawks.
I do think it's so hard. Like superstars just I don't think he's going to get traded, truly. But if he does, I think the Hawks are the most likely. I would love to see San Antonio. I mean, that would be like my ultimate, again, if I'm a team, how do I beat the Thunder? And I think Giannis and Wemby rim protection is a way where that could be working. I mean, we're talking about 6 blocks a game from 2 guys.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be insane.
it's just absolutely craziness. But that would obviously probably involve Castle. It's definitely involving Castle or Harper, and potentially Castle and Harper on top of picks. So I don't know if this
Man,
pull the trigger.
yeah, I was gonna say if it requires both those dudes, I think you kind of just ride it out. You got such good vibes going already. The team's playing so well right now, even without Wemby. I don't know if you want to make a major splash move now. If you only have to get rid of one of them, then you obviously have to consider it. When have to get rid of both, I don't necessarily know if I would do that, even though obviously Giannis is Giannis.
I think I'd rather have Harper than Castle. I don't know if that's a hot take. It probably is.
I don't know. I think they're pretty much even in terms of value right now. It is tough in terms of the defense though that Castle brings and
Yeah.
his length. He's just taller and longer.
Yeah.
So
But do you care about that with Giannis and Wemby?
that's a fact. Yeah,
Not as much, probably.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But I do get what you're saying. If your other guard is De'Aaron Fox, right, you're probably looking for more of a defensive guard in the Castle
Right.
range.
Well, shit. I mean, you got to make money match. I mean, it might even have to be Fox and one of those guys.
Yeah.
To be honest, which that makes it even more sus. But again, Wemby and Giannis would be insane. What about the Rockets, man? Should they? Obviously, I feel like they would have to do Amen Thompson or Sengun. One of the two.
And meh,
And would you do that if you were the Rockets?
no. If
Just
I
kind
gotta
of
include one of those two, absolutely not. I just don't.
because again, you're already like you did speed up your timeline by acquiring
Yeah.
KD, yes, but you already are like having good vibes and are playing extremely well. Like chemistry's already built in there. I don't know if you really want to ruin that, not per se, especially when
Unless you're
those two
trading
guys are so
KD.
young. Correct. But why the Bucks wouldn't want that, you know?
Yeah, I mean that would be them turning around and either waiving or trading KD.
Yeah. Trying to think. The Pistons maybe have an offer they could throw out there.
Well, that's another one. Like
It would have to be Jalen Duren.
I don't think Jalen Duren's on the board. And if
I don't
Jalen
think
Duren's
so
not
either.
on the board, then that trade doesn't
Then
happen.
they're not getting it. And
Toronto comes to mind.
Toronto,
Barnes, Ingram to match salaries.
and then
I don't know
picks.
what else, but it's hard with that because it's like it's the same thing as the Bucks then, basically.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like, you're gonna want that. I don't think Miami has the dudes to trade for him.
I think they would want Bam, and I don't think they would want like if they would acquire Giannis, they would prefer to have both of them. I believe.
Other thing I thought about, and again, I don't think it fits for this team. Do you trade Cat for Giannis straight up? I mean, that's another.
Obviously, he said he
Salary
wants to go to New
possibility.
York, right? So I think the Knicks are in the mix too there for sure.
But like, it's really hard to do without trading Cat.
You have to get rid of Cat basically for sure.
Because like
And
I'd
probably
love
won't.
to trade OG and other stuff, but the salaries just don't work.
Yeah.
Basically, unless Cat's involved.
Is there any other teams out there? I think that might be it, honestly.
I mean, yeah, teams that he's gonna. I mean, like Brooklyn, right? Or like
Right.
really, bad teams with assets and stuff to spend. But I just don't think Giannis is gonna want to go from Milwaukee to somewhere where he's not gonna win either.
Yeah. I mean, he still probably would prefer to stay in the East, I would assume, given how many damn players are in the West. Well, if we're talking Giannis trade rumors, let's just jump to AD now. Do you think the Mavs are already going to move on from this man's that they acquired for frickin' Luka Doncic? And what teams should be buying him? Because again, I feel like it's a lot of the same teams as for Giannis, but I don't know if any of these teams should shake up their core and their chemistry and everything they got going on already for a guy who only plays half the games, even though he is tremendous when he does play, obviously.
Phoenix? Jalen Green centered?
Now, Phoenix, I could get behind. I think that makes sense. I like that.
I don't know if salaries work with Jalen Green.
I think you would probably have to throw something else in.
But like if you could make that happen, I think the idea of giving Devin Booker a second guy that can be consistently really good when he plays, and I think that raises their ceiling.
Dylan Brooks is out here averaging 22 points a game, I guess. So it's like you don't really need another wing scorer. You have guards. You need more bigs, I think.
Yeah.
That's a good team. Yeah. But again, it's like Raptors, Pistons, like all these teams would be in the mix too. And it's like, I don't think you'd have to give up Duren for AD, but I feel like that would just be too clustered then in the lane. Like, I just don't know if any of these teams want to break up their good vibes already that they got going on.
Jimmy Butler for Anthony Davis?
I did think about Warriors, yeah.
I mean, but again, like, I don't think that's the style the Warriors want to play.
I don't think so either.
But that was just another, like, team that I feel like could use.
Is there a backtracking a little bit? Is there a Kuminga Butler picks situation they could go for Giannis or no? They probably don't have enough, I don't think.
I don't know if that would be enough. Could work. AD to Philly for Joel? Joel and AD swap?
I wouldn't want Joel Embiid at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if that guy has any trade value at all. I don't think with his contract at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. No, you're probably right. And I don't think any of the other teams are really good enough. Like, it's probably some dumb thing Chicago would do, though. I'll admit.
Oh my God, that would totally be it. Yes. Oh
Yeah,
my God, if we get Giddy and AD,
yeah, Gideon
we're gonna
AD.
go from the ninth seed to the eighth seed.
Yeah, like
God.
of Vucevic and Mateus and maybe Desamu centered. I don't know. It would be very interesting. Colby White, Josh Giddey, and AD. That gets us in the playoffs at least, right?
Oh, okay. So
Pretty much
from a
Chicago.
nine to a seven seed or a six seed, maybe.
Yeah, maybe gets us out of the play-in if we're lucky.
Oh my God. Spin, do you have any other storylines you want to touch on?
Nah, let's get on.
I guess one thing, just one last thing. Pistons 19-5 lead the East, huh?
Yeah, Pistons have been
I don't
good.
think. Damn, I'm pretty sure both of us went under on their overs, bro.
You're probably right.
I think we did. I low key think we were like, because I believe it was 46 and a half, and I thought we are like, I don't know if this team's going to improve much from last year. Probably right around 45 wins. I feel like we both went under. So I definitely didn't have them as top 3 or 4 seeds. I don't think.
No, and
I'd have to go back and look, but
true. I mean, my Celtics over is looking hot. That's all I'm saying.
man, they're coming back alive, bro. Third in the East now. That's crazy.
Telling
15 and
you,
9.
Peyton Pritchard,
Hey,
all-star, baby. Come on, 17 a game. We're at
get the
17 a
hell
game, baby.
get the
It's
hell out of
coming.
here.
It's coming.
Get out of here. Should your man Tatum come back then or what? If
I
he's
mean,
fully 100% healthy,
yeah.
doctors clear him, say he can play. He says he can play. You bring him back.
He's been dunking for a month. So I just don't like there was a 5-minute clip of him playing one-on-one yesterday. So like
I saw that.
I just I don't know. I'm not a doc, but he looks pretty damn good to me.
Hey, well, in my new dynasty league, I got him, man. So I'm praying he comes back because that would be tremendous. I didn't even count on him for this season. So if I get some games out of him, that'd be big time. All right, Spinny. Enough of the NBA. It's been fun watching so far, though. Wolves, keep it going. We've been classic Wolves, I think, so far this year. A little up and down, losing to shitty teams, playing close games against shitty teams. I'm not too worried about the Wolves yet, honestly. I think it's pretty much the same regular season that we've seen so far.
Ant's really good.
Ant is so freaking good, though.
Yeah.
So good. Thank God we have him on our team. NFL, Spinny, we're nearing playoffs, man. 4 weeks left of the regular season. 4 games left, I should say. Contenders or pretenders? Let's start breaking down these teams that are in the playoff hunt, whether we think they can actually go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl, etc. We'll start in the AFC. What?
That makes sense. Let's get it.
Okay. AFC. Starting the East. Bills, 9-4. Contender or pretender?
Obvious contender.
Contender still, for sure. Absolutely.
Josh is
No
going to
doubt
be the
about
best. Josh is going to be the best quarterback in the playoffs. That's huge. That's huge.
Yep.
And we've seen Josh ball his ass off in the playoffs multiple times over multiple years and just get beat by Patrick Mahomes. If he doesn't have to go through Patrick Mahomes,
there's no Mahomes.
Shit.
I mean, there's like a 1% chance there's Mahomes, but yeah, no Mahomes. Staying in the East, Patriots 11-2, tied for the best record in the NFL.
Pretender.
This is your former team, man.
This is still team number 2 for me. My second favorite team. So I'm gonna say pretender though. I think as far as winning the Super Bowl, I do just think that they're a little bit under talented, and this will be Drake's first real playoff experience. So it's probably not gonna be, getting 2 or 3 straight wins. They do have the shot at the 1 seed. Still, obviously,
that would be big time.
At them in Denver, and like that'll obviously make a huge difference.
I got to go pretender too. They've benefited from the last place or second to last place schedule or whatever. Their schedule has been insanely easy this year, so they are a really good team, but I can't count them as a contender. AFC North, whoever wins it, Steelers or Ravens. I think that's pretty much to say they're both pretenders at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'll lean a little more. I'm going pretender for both, but I'll lean a little more contender for Baltimore if it ends
Right.
up being them. Just
Yeah.
Lamar, you know.
Just Lamar, a little better track record. Yeah, for sure. Colts, Jags, Texans, AFC South. Colts are 8-5. I think Colts are cooked now. Daniel Jones, I never thought was very good, but I don't know. I'm sorry, Grandpa Philip Rivers. I don't see it. I don't
Oh,
think they're
fancy
gonna.
driver Phillip. Oh,
Now
Grant.
you have Jonathan Taylor. When you have a guy that good, you could always mess around and win a game. But I gotta go pretender for them.
Yeah, my only contender out of that group is
Don't say it,
the
dude.
Jags, baby. Only
Bro.
real contender. The defenses looked fire the whole year. Fire the whole year. You can't dog on those boys. And T-Law has looked good for about 3 weeks now. You know, mid-season, there was moments. I wasn't putting him up too high. Defense was kind of carrying them. They were getting lucky. T-Law's looked good for 2 or 3 games. Contenders.
This guy.
Contenders.
Trevor Lawrence and contender in the same sentence. I can't
Yeah.
believe what I just heard.
Yeah. I'm putting the Spinny guarantee. The Spinny guarantee that they win one playoff game.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, Hardy's Hardos. Okay, the Spinny guarantee. What does that mean if you're
The
wrong?
Spinny guarantee. Okay, can I get a preface on the Spinny guarantee?
Yes.
Unless they play Buffalo. If they play Buffalo, then the
Okay,
Spinny guarantee.
that's fair.
But
That
if they
was your
play
Super Bowl
anybody
pick.
else, the Spinny guarantee, they win one game.
What happens if they don't, though?
And the Spinny guarantee.
Nothing? You
trash.
just don't have a punishment? Okay. All right. I'm with you, though. I think, or I'm not with you.
I'll
Pretenders.
take a shot on the pod. I suppose that could be the punishment.
All right. I mean, I don't know how much of a punishment that really is, but it
So
sounds
if they win a game, will you take a shot on the pod?
yeah,
Okay.
I think that's fair.
All
I think
right.
that's fair. I'm going pretenders for all these guys. I wish I could say contender for Texans because of how damn good that defense is, but
Yeah.
I just obviously haven't seen enough out of their offense, and you got to score at least sometimes to win in the playoffs. So
Facts.
let's go to the West. 2 teams here now since the Chiefs apparently don't know how to make the playoffs. I just mind blown out of that. Broncos 11-2, Chargers 9-4. I think contender for sure for the Broncos based on that defense. I'm obviously a little sus on the consistency of Bo Nix, but their defense is stupid elite, and I'm not as worried about that offense as compared to like the Texans per se, right? So I'm going contender for sure for the Broncos, especially if they get that 1 seed. Chargers, man, I'm sorry. I actually really like Justin Herbert. I love this dude, but until I actually see him do something in the playoffs, this will always be a pretender team to me because I just got that 4 interception game stuck in my mind.
I couldn't disagree with you anymore if I tried. The Broncos are the biggest effing pretenders ever. Ever.
You're just a Broncos hater, though.
No, I am, and I'm doubling down on that. But, like, man, you really think Bo Nix is going to win a playoff game? Bo Nix.
You just said Trevor Lawrence is going to win a playoff game.
Trevor Lawrence has looked better than Bo Nix from week 1 to now every game.
Bro, look up the stats. Don't even make me do that.
Dude, Bo Nix is JJ McCarthy with a little fairy dust on top.
Oh my god!
He gives you 1 good quarter every 3 weeks. Like,
they still get the wins, man.
Yeah, but like in the regular season, like I do not believe in Bo Nix. I'm sorry, and this is coming from one of the biggest Bo Nix guys that's ever been in existence.
The biggest, yeah.
Yeah.
You are, yeah.
I've been picking Bo Nix to win the Heisman Trophy. So, like, I don't believe in him. I haven't seen enough. I'm speaking directly to Bo Nix now. I'm speaking directly to Bo Nix. Okay. I want to like you, Bo. I do. I want to like you. I want you to be my guy. You've been my guy. But you got to be better. You got to be better to be my guy.
How the tides have turned, Spinny, that I'm the one supporting Bo Nix now, the ultimate Bo Nix hater, and now you're the one who's not. Wow, this is quite the flip here by us. Chargers, then. What about the Chargers?
Contender. Coach and quarterback. Done.
What do you mean, bro? Dude has 0 playoff wins. He's never
Yeah.
won a game.
Hey, yes. He's had a competent head coach for 1.5 seasons.
And he threw 4 picks last year with the
Yeah,
same
last
coach.
year he had a bad game. He had a bad game. But the Peyton Manning career track is on. And that would mean this year winning playoff games. And
I'm just saying, he's playing one of those teams, right? Like, he's going to play.
There's a good chance he plays Pittsburgh or Baltimore in the first
That's true.
round.
They might. Yeah.
Or the winner. They're going to probably.
They might play your Jags, man.
What?
They might play your Jags, though, too.
Yeah. There's a winner. There's an era where they're going to play one of those two teams. And I think that's a winnable game.
Yeah. For sure. Like I said, I love the dude. I think he's extremely talented, but I have to watch him win a game before I'm going to say the word contender next to Justin Herbert.
All right.
NFC. Let's just start in the West. Niners, Seahawks, Rams. What a freaking division this has been this year. A lot of wins here. 9-4 Niners, 10-3 the Seahawks and the Rams.
I'm gonna take some heat here. I think.
Wow.
Got a lot of Niners fans in my life recently. I've been talking.
Oh, you're not gonna catch heat from me then.
I've been talking bad on them.
For sure.
You know, what'd you say?
I think the Niners are pretenders for sure, if that's what you're getting at.
I do as well. Scott and Kayla Chun, shout out y'all. But your team is a pretender. I'm sorry. I believe in the Rams more, and I believe in the Seahawks more. I like the quarterbacks. Let's see, I'm going to knock on some stuff. We saw Sam Darnold at the end of the year for the Vikes last year. I'm with you on that could happen. But I don't believe in your team. I think you've had too many injuries, and I just think the Shanahan system can only bring you so far when it comes to that. And I think the Rams are the best team in the NFL. Bar none right now. To my head, I think the Rams are the best team in the NFL. They have a better quarterback than you, 100% locked. And I think McVay is the best coach of the three as well. Probably a hot take there, but I do think
absolutely.
Shanahan. I'm putting a lot of faith in Mike McDonald. Probably too much, maybe. But I believe in the Seahawks roster top to bottom, and that's why I'm going to put them as contenders. So contenders for Rams and Seahawks, and pretenders for the Niners.
I'm going the same way. It also came down to I have a lot more pretenders on these other teams we're going to be going through here. So, I can't only pick the Rams to be a contender, I feel like. So I think the Seahawks have a chance from that standpoint, too. I just, obviously, like you said, I have some nightmares about how Darnold finished the season last year. So I do have some worries about that. But JSN, that guy's been absolutely incredible. Their defense has been stepping up. I think they're legit, and I'm with you. I do think the Rams are the best team in the NFL right now. I think if I had to pick one team, it would be them. So, and I'm surprised that you even second guess yourself. I think it is a no-brainer that McVay is the best coach in that division. I really do. That dude is insane. He's probably the best coach in the NFL, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, McVay has a Super Bowl, but you have to admit, if you want doing more with less, Shanahan's your guy. What he did with the Falcons,
Probably.
what he's done with San Francisco over many years of many injuries and many
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
Shanahan is a great coach. I just think he's slightly better.
He is definitely a great coach.
And Mike McDonald has been no slouch either. We've been sleeping on that man, but that man is a dog. He's shown it. Dog. They believe in him.
He is a dog.
And JSN is nasty.
Apparently just a top 3 receiver now, I guess. He's just
the Sam Darnold effect? Question mark?
I guess so. But hey, man, all those Ohio State wide receivers, they tried telling us. Coming out of college, every single one said that JSN was the best one. Marv, all those dudes, Garrett Wilson, all of them, Chris Olave, they're all like JSN by far. It's not even close.
Which is crazy.
NFC also, East.
I've been on Sammy D since day one. I never sold my stock. Just want to remind the Hardys and Hardos of that. I've been on that train since draft pick night, baby. Come on.
Get this dude out of here.
I'm a Sam Darnold guy. I'm the guy. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. NFC East, there's literally one team, Eagles. They have been sucking lately, man. 8-5, contender or pretender. This is the defending Super Bowl champion here.
Pretender AF. I would almost rather. I almost have more confidence in the Dallas Cowboys being a contender than Philly. That's how pretender I am on the Eagles.
I'm getting 2 years ago vibes where they started like 10-1 and then lost every game.
Who said that, by the way? Like 2
You.
months ago. Can't remember.
Shut up, it was you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Multiple times too. Al Travis Show, Hard Headed Sports, multiple times. Got it.
Okay. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Lions, Packers, Bears. Lions 8-5, Packers 9-3-1, Bears 9-4. Lions aren't in the playoffs as of right now, I don't believe, but I included them in here because they obviously have a good chance. I think
pretender. All the
even the Packers
teams, even the Packers. Packers are inconsistent as all hell, and I don't believe in Jordan Love. They're the closest team to contender because like somebody's got to be a damn contender, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said about the Seahawks because I was about to go pretender for the rest of this list too.
But it's going to be very hard for me to pick anybody but the Rams going forward. And I had the Packers in the Super Bowl. Packers are my NFC pick preseason. I don't know. I don't like it.
Now, if the Lions didn't get so many injuries on their defensive end, I actually would maybe consider them a contender because I feel like if they just get into the playoffs, they'll have a chance with that high explosive offense. But now that Brian Branch is out for this season, they're cooked.
Yeah. Not enough on the defensive end, probably.
Bears are obviously, that's just like the good bad team this year. Yeah.
That's Caleb.
He's improved. I think he's had a solid sophomore year.
Yeah. But it's still this. And
Absolutely.
Ben Johnson still looks like someone slapped his wife every time Caleb is rolling out of the pocket. So, man looks like he needs to take 4 Xanax before he watches Caleb play quarterback.
Literally.
I
swear. Man, I think I'm going to go contender for Packers. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I think they just sneak out wins. They have obviously been really sus and really inconsistent, and I'm with you. I don't trust Jordan Love. So this could come back and haunt me, and I hope it does because I'm obviously rooting for the Packers to lose immediately. Now, I hate to say it. Sorry, Packer fans. I hate your team. Always have. We'll finish it off here. NFC South, the winner, Bucs or Panthers, 7-6. I'm still holding out contender faith for the Bucs. I don't even care how ridiculous that sounds.
That's awesome.
They have been missing all their best players on offense basically the whole season. Now everyone's back and healthy. Evans is supposed to play tonight. Godwin's playing tonight. Bucky's back. Baker's healthy. Ibuka's still out there. I do worry about their O-line play a little bit and their defense. But again, there's got to be some sort of contenders in this group, right? And I think the Bucs are a team. I think Baker's that kind of guy that can go on the road and get a win in the playoffs. I think he can. I mean, we've seen him do it already, so I'm going to keep them in the contender pool-ish. Panthers are obviously pretenders.
I'm going to go pretender for both.
That's fair. Totally fair.
In the defense. But I do know this. You're going to get good Baker performances in the playoffs. You are. That's
what I'm saying.
He's almost never played bad in the playoffs, even a bad quarter, let alone a bad game. So I know you're getting good Baker, and if you're getting good quarterback play, you know what? F it. We'll say contender. Yeah.
Why not, man? Let's get a 7-6 team as a contender.
Giants vibes.
Okay. Yeah, honestly. Okay, Spinny. Let's finish off episode 124 with some Week 15 picks. It's been a fat minute since we picked against each other. And Spinny, man, your spreads that you keep taking. It's not been working for you, buddy. I am up 29. I am 29-14 on the season. You are 22-21. I have a 7-game lead on you with 4 games left to go. You better get it going, brother.
It's gonna be easy money this week. I'm gonna make them up all this week, baby. Let's get
all right. You better pick different then.
Tonight's game: Falcons at Bucks. Who you got?
Well, I just said a 7-6 team is a contender, so I'm picking the Bucks.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins sucks. I can't pick
Sorry, Kirk Cole.
You're trash though. The game of the week happens at noon. Bills at Patriots. Who you got? Buffalo -1.5. This game is at Foxborough.
I don't think the Josh Allen and the Bills will lose to the Patriots twice in one season. So I got to go the Bills on the road here.
I'm gonna take the Pats then. I just need to make a little up. I probably gun to my head would have to pick the Bills in this game, but I do like getting the home team.
It is the home team, yeah.
11-2 home teams. Fighting for their lives, Ravens travel to Cincinnati to face the eliminated Bengals. Who you got?
I was kind of saying this last week that I like Lamar with the season on line. I think he's going to ball out, and he played okay, but he didn't do anything crazy against the Steelers. So I was going to use that same logic here, but man, I don't know about this Ravens team. It's really sussing me out. I'm going to still go Ravens.
You jerk.
Based on the fact I think T. Higgins is going to miss this game. He got concussed again. If they had a full-fledged offense, I do think Cincinnati would be able to pull it off. They still could, but I got to go Ravens.
Yep, Ravens for me. The Jets travel to the contending home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Jags -13.5. Who you got?
13?
You want any of that spread? I'll give you 10.
No, they've actually been.
I'll give you 10.5 even.
They've been murdering teams lately, honestly. I don't really want to touch that.
What? 10.5?
The Jags have actually been killing teams lately, as much as I like to give you shit. They just murdered the Colts. I don't know. I'm going Jags at home. They play way better at home.
Fake. Chargers travel to Arrowhead to take on the tanking Chiefs.
Tanking Chiefs. Chiefs are gonna get payback, I think, from that early season week. That was week 1, wasn't it? Lost to the Chargers. I'm going Chiefs here at home. Try to keep the playoff hopes alive, but it's not gonna happen. Sorry, Chiefs Kingdom.
I don't think it's their year. I'm gonna take the Chargers at Arrowhead against the Chiefs. The dumpster fire Call of Duty Cardinals travel to Houston to take on the offenseless Texans. Houston -9.5. Who you got?
Yeah, I got to go Houston. This defense is way too good. Jacoby Brissett actually has been solid for the Cards, but he's going to get eaten alive by this defense.
Yeah, I just think the defense alone can win this game, honestly.
Absolutely.
Dumpster fire game of the week. Commanders travel to the Meadowlands, the ACL killing Meadowlands to take on the Giants. Giants -2.5. Who you got?
Do I have to pick? This is a brutal game.
I'm just telling you can pick whoever because I'm picking opposite of you. So whoever.
Yeah, you might as well. Well, I'll just take the home team Giants then.
All right, I'll take the Manders then. The Raiders travel to the tanking Eagles with their horrendous quarterback play. Eagles -11.5. Who you got?
My guy Jalen Hurts is going to remind Spinny who he is. He's going to throw for 800 yards in this game. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm taking the Eagles.
7.5? Can I get 7.5?
No, not with the way the Eagles are
Come
playing.
on, give me 7.5.
No.
7?
6.5.
Oh, you rat! 7.5.
6.5.
Come on.
6.5, bro. I'm not giving you that touchdown, man.
7 then. 7.
Fine, 7 even.
Let's go! The Raiders beating the Eagles +7. To the 325s. Grandpa Phil and the Colts travel to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Hawks -13.5. Who you got?
Not as bad of a 12th man anymore, I feel like, than it used to be 10 years ago. But they still have a very good home field advantage. I got to go Seahawks, no doubt.
Yeah, I got to go with Seattle as well. -13.5 is crazy, but also
that is crazy. Yeah.
New quarterback traveling across the country. I just don't feel like that's going to be good. Packers travel to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Green Bay -2.5. Who you got?
I'll take the home team Broncos here. Might as well. That just blows my mind that they'd be favored by 5.5 in Green Bay. Like what?
That's because Bo Nix is trash. Give me the Packers.
You
Cam,
you agree with that line though?
kinda.
They're basically the
I think
same team
Denver's
in
a
my
bigger
eyes.
pretender than Green Bay.
Okay, whatever.
Cammy Ward and the Titans travel to San Francisco to take on the Niners. Who you got? I'm going to start this one off. I'll pick the Niners. I know, Chuns, you're going to be like, how are you calling the pretenders and then picking the Niners? But Titans are horrendous. So.
We're talking about the Titans, yeah. Niners.
The trade battle. Lions travel to LA to take on the best team in the league, the Rams. Who you got? Rams -6.
Man, I want to pick the Lions just because I low-key kind of want to see the Lions make the playoffs. I won't lie. But I'm taking the Rams at home for sure. It's just.
You want 4? I'll give you 4.
Rams -4?
I'll give you Lions +4.
No, I'm picking the Rams, dude. I just said that. I don't want the Lions.
Fine.
I'm just saying it would be cool, I think, to make I love Amon-Ra, Jahmyr Gibbs. Like the Rams, man. I just don't think they're gonna be able to slow this offense down, the Lions. So
I'll take the Rams as well. Sunday night, your Vikes travel to Jerry World to take on the boys. Cowboys -5.5. Who you got?
5?
5.5.
That's kind of disrespectful of our defense, but I get the slander for JJ, so I understand. But man, is this the first time on pod that I'm not a homer? Because I'm taking the Cowboys at home.
Thank the Lord. Give me the Vikes. I think we're gonna win this game. I truly
we probably will, knowing that I just finally picked against them for the first time ever, but
thank goodness. And finally, Monday Night Football. Your Dolphins travel to the Steel City to take on Grandpa Aaron and the Steelers. Who you got?
I got to pick Steelers because you would imagine it's going to be colder than 40 degrees in Pittsburgh. So, sorry, Tua. We know how you play outside, even though I do kind of want to pick the Dolphins to upset the Steelers here. But it's funny because the Dolphins have been playing better lately and have begun some wins right now. Like, they're, 6-7, which is crazy to think about. But, none of it has been because of Tua. Like, he has, 100 yards passing, every game. Devon Achane just goes crazy.
That Tua contract will live in infamy, I promise.
Not as bad as Deshaun Watson, though.
No, but second.
It's close. Honestly. It's close, yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah,
I can't pick Tua in the Steel City in December, so we're gonna go with
you just can't. Yeah.
Steelers. There it is. Let's get it.
Spinny, quick Q&A here. Finish this off. We should have maybe even just let this off as the breaking headline, but Michigan coach Sharon Moore fired because of an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Things went south very quickly after the firing. He was then arrested. No official details are out, but the people on Twitter are speaking. News always drops on Twitter first. They're saying he broke into this staffer's house that he had an affair with and had a knife on her and said, "I'm going to kill myself, but I'm going to kill you first for ruining my life," blah, 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 blah. And then he got arrested for that alleged assault. So just an insane college football story. Spinny, what did you think about all this news that's been dropping?
Look, when it comes to anything, right? We all have our vices, whatever they are. Everybody's got them, But
that's true.
Your career and your family will always be more important than your vices. And you gotta go.
Especially your family.
Yeah, it's you gotta go and figure your crap out. Go to therapy, do whatever it takes to figure your crap out, to get your vices under control enough to keep your stuff. And it just, it just shows, especially at this level of fame that these guys get, you can't fake it. You can't keep it under wraps. People are gonna find out. It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And he's hating his life right now, and I understand it. But he made his bed and he's got to lay in it, and it's horrendous for him. But I hope that he understands how hurtful he was to not only the staffer but his family and everyone else involved. And I hope he feels bad and can live in his crap for a little bit. And hopefully it helps him get his crap together and do what he needs to do.
Yes, completely agree with everything you said. I feel bad from the kid's standpoint. This man has 3 kids. Obviously, I feel bad for his wife, but it's always the toughest when kids are involved. So
Yeah,
I feel really bad for those guys, for those 3 kids, and then the players too, right? Like they've been dealing with this crap, like all the coaches doing the sign stealing shit, and now this is happening. Like it's just kind of been like an endless cycle of just drama and BS here that these Michigan players have had to deal with, and so I feel bad for the players and the other coaches on staff too, for that matter.
yeah, and like the staffer too. Like she, had a lot of crap going on and was not in the position of power in the situation. So, feeling for her as well. Even though she
Yeah.
was perfectly in the right, she definitely was in the position of weakness and got taken advantage of, at least to some level.
Yes, completely agree. Well, Hardest Hardos, that's episode 124 for y'all. We promise we won't be on as long of a hiatus this time. Now
Facts.
that Spinny's done with volleyball, I got winter break coming up here. We'll be sure to get y'all another episode next week for sure.
Big facts. Thank you,
We
Hardies and
appreciate
Hardos.
y'all.
Hug your friends and family, and you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday.